Hey there, operators. I'm TheRavenSeb. Welcome to Tactical Assault VR. This is going to be episode 1 of the tutorial levels, or basic boot camp, just so you can learn a little bit about the game and figure out what's going on. Let me load in. Pretty sick. Nice music. This is made by the lovely Jarvis. He's a single dev. Modeling by Vigil. Vigil did some great work on the cosmetics of the game. Go check out the Discord to learn more about that. This is the main menu. This is where you can go to single player. Currently it is disabled. This is on the alpha version of the test build. Thank you, Jarvis, for allowing me to use this. You have your multiplayer for multiplayer lobbies, settings, and area avatar customization. Let me tell you a little bit about Tactical Assault VR. Tactical Assault VR is a first-person CQB-esque milsim. Pretty much, you can bust down doors, use utility, and a whole bunch more. Play with guns, realistic physics. And most importantly, there's things like customization, make yourself look awesome. In this video, I'm going to show you some basic details, such as avatar customization, weapon handling and reloading, and utility use, as well as using the environment to your advantage by doors and other ways of opening them. First, let's start out with avatar customization. It's right here. Click it and you're met with this lovely menu where you can set your height as well as set your gear. Currently, this is what I run. I'm a part of a milsim unit and this is our standard uniform. You can also shuffle the playlist down here, but you can select all different types of things just by clicking. Like there's a boonie, folded, hats, all that sorts of stuff. I'm going to stick with my ballistic helmet because I like that. You can also change the color from OD green, tan, gray black, brown, blue. It's all sorts of stuff you can choose. Now let's hop into a multiplayer match and I'll teach you guys some more things. And welcome, operator, to the random room generator. This is a map that's mainly used as a hotspot for milsim servers to have multiple different variations of rooms, as well as a way to observe them. Let me head on up here, and I can show you guys what I'm talking about. As you can see, there's a ton of stuff you can do, from doors, targets, enemies. Here, let me show you. I'm going to open up my menu by clicking my left system button on my Quest or headset. This is coming out on PC VR soon, so might be different for you guys, but this is what it is for me. And all I'm gonna hit is randomize rooms. As you can see, it all disappeared and it changed its layout. It's constantly random and you can change it up however you want. You can also spawn targets. So here, if I look around, maybe I'll see one. There's one. Right down there is a target. So as you're going through the random rooms, you can shoot at targets and teach yourself or learn how to fight properly in game. Or if you're looking for more danger, you can open up guarding enemies, and as you can see, you have real enemies, real enemy AI, right there, ready to shoot you. They'll move around, open doors, and all that. But let's hit them a little bit later. I'm gonna clear them, and let's walk back downstairs. Alright, perfect. Now that we're back here, let me show you a little bit about the weapons. Currently, I have equipped the Mark 18. When you first load into a match or a multiplayer lobby, you'll get greeted with a loadout menu. This is where you can edit your class for utilities, back utilities, sights, and much more, as well as your sidearm too. So currently, I have the Mark 18 with a 3x scope on the top. To change that to a normal one, it's a 1 to 3 times. So I can grab here, just hit my grip button, and boom, now I have a normal holographic sight. Click it again, now I'm zoomed. Pretty cool. I can grab down here with trigger to pull out my magazine, or I can press my A button on my controller, on my right controller. If it was my left, it would be my X. And that's to change the fire selector. You'll see that's on the side. The top one, or B or Y, depending on what hand you're using, drops the magazine. pick that back up. To reload your rifle, all you need to do, put the magazine in. Normally right here, it would be open. You can grab on here and push the X button for me, B button if you're holding it with your right hand. It'll shut the bolt. Then you can shoot. Or if you don't feel like doing that, if you're in a quick situation, go ahead and grab the charging handle with trigger, pull it back, and that ejects around. Next, there is your utilities on your weapon. So first, if you hold with your secondary hand, so foregrip, hit trigger, that turns on your flashlight. The flashlight is used so often in night maps or dark rooms. There's tons of dark rooms everywhere, and you don't know where you're aiming. You gotta be able to see. Sometimes you can't use your nods, which I'll go over a little bit later once I get to the body. If you press the bottom button of your controller that's holding this area, it will turn on the laser. As you can see, got a little laser. You can use this to aim, or you can use it to point at things. For instance, hey, look, there's a sign right there. Hey, look, there's another. There's a stairwell. So on. It's pretty simple, pretty fun. You get to use it in a lot of games. Next, let's head on over to the sidearm. Currently, I have the P... I don't actually remember this one. I'll leave it down in the description what this one was, because I genuinely cannot remember at the time. But it works the same way. Grab, hit trigger for light, bottom button for laser. But here's where it gets fun. Once I shoot all my rounds out, or fire all my rounds. Splendid. Top button to drop the magazine. Come over here on my belt, pick up a new one, slide it in. Then I can press the bottom button. It will send my bolt forward. And now I can fire again. Pretty fun, pretty cool. Use this to your advantage, or you just grab and pull and shoot that way. Now onto the body. The body holds all of your equipment, knife, shoulder equipment, even your rifle and your pistol. Currently, I have mine set up like this. If you want to change that, you can come right here. In some games, you're going to have to shoot yourself. Currently, what you can do here is click change loadout, and it'll kill your player character. You'll notice I'm just laying there on the floor, look at me. And what that'll do is once I'm greeted with that loadout menu. Down here, there's a little button that says customize vest. That allows me to grab this, move it around. So if I wanted my pistol all the way out here, so I go shoot bang kind of thing, I can. I'm gonna put that back there because I like this section. I like how I have it set up. You might have it differently. And this is also the menu, as I was telling you earlier. This is where I can select rifles. There's so many rifles. Currently, there's a new one in here, the FAMAS. Let's try that today, actually. So, just gonna click equipped. Grab my weapon. Put it in. Oh, beautiful. Let's try that. Let's actually shoot that little. Oh, beautiful. Along my waist, I have my utilities. So these are health shots. Health shots are pretty useful. Your buddies can get downed. You gotta revive them, or you might get shot. All you do, click trigger. If you want to flip its direction, click the bottom button in your controller. This goes the same for the knife. As you can see, the knife is used for sneaking up on enemies, stabbing them in the throat. All you do, take it, shove it straight in the chest. Currently, you'll notice I have a blood effect on my screen, all over me. That is because I was at full health. If you're at full health and use a stem shot, it will hurt you. Do it again. Heal yourself up. Now you notice I've lost 2 of those. If I find another utility, I can pick it up and put it on. I've already showed you the magazines. Just click trigger to pull them out. You put them back in. So on. There's many of them to use, from breaching shotguns to shields to cameras and so much more. There's tons of stuff you can do and tons of utility to use in the game. Let me show you an example with this breaching shotgun. So say I come up to a door here Let me find one that's locked. Perfect, one that's locked. I can come up here, grab it as such. Normally, you can do that, that, or what most milsims like to do is grab it like this, hit it on that store handle, and bang, you can hit it right open. And then you can go in. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Let's see, is this one open? No, it's not. You can grab a lot of these doors and open them. See, perfect. Opens right away. Allows me to close it as well. There used to be a glitch where you can run right through. Doesn't work anymore. But yeah, this is Tactical Assault VR. There's so much you can do, so much more fun you can do. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure, well, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. If there's anything you want to see for part 2, where we go over breaching and movement as a team, feel free to let me know. Alright, see ya, operators.